Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and fellow Hoosiers, thank you for joining me today as we explore a matter of profound importance to the future of our great state of Indiana. It is my duty to share with you information that has recently come to light, shedding light on a group of influential Republicans who, in 2019, made a strategic move that has had far-reaching consequences on the trajectory of cannabis reform in our beloved state. In 2019, a group of top Republicans in Indiana made a calculated decision to acquire a chain of liquor stores. While entrepreneurship is the bedrock of our economic system, the timing and implications of this acquisition raise serious questions about the intertwining of personal gain and political influence. What is even more disheartening is the apparent connection between this acquisition and the obstruction of cannabis reform in Indiana. It has become apparent that the economic interests of these individuals are influencing the party's stance on cannabis policy. By leveraging their considerable influence within the party, they have actively worked to keep cannabis reform off the table, ignoring the desires and needs of the very people they are meant to represent. One cannot ignore the conveniently timed introduction of Sunday alcohol sales in Indiana, which commenced around the same period as their acquisition of the liquor store chain. This synchronization raises eyebrows and suggests a calculated effort to bolster the profitability of their liquor business. While Sunday alcohol sales may seem like a small victory for consumers, it's critical to recognize that it aligns with the economic interests of those who own and profit from these liquor stores. The conflict of interest here is clear. A group of influential Republicans with economic stakes in the liquor industry is actively working to stifle any discussion of cannabis reform for fear of competition. The economic implications of cannabis legalization, from job creation to increased tax revenue, are significant and cannot be ignored. We must hold our elected officials accountable for their actions and decisions that impact the well-being of our community. The people of Indiana deserve representatives who prioritize the public interest over personal gain, and it is our responsibility to ensure that those who wield power within our political system do so with integrity and a commitment to the greater good. As we move forward, let us demand transparency and fairness in our political processes. Let us call for an open and honest discussion about cannabis reform, free from the undue influence of those with vested economic interests. Our state's future depends on the collective will of its people, and it is our duty to ensure that the voices of all citizens are heard and respected. Thank you.